All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Let me know. I'm going to turn down the Chrome tab just a wee bit. All right. Let me know that you guys can hear me okay. Let me know. We're using a different microphone for this stream, so still kind of different. We're still getting this setup kind of done, everybody. I know you guys just see a green screen behind. I don't really have any fun things for it yet, but we're getting to it. Can't ask for more, I guess. Excuse me. Oh boy, it is Friday though, everybody. It is Friday. I am super happy that today is Friday. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of not Fridays, you know, but hopefully you guys are all doing, there we go. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday, November the 11th here on the show. With that, everyone, I hope we get some peeps in here. Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna go ahead and quickly shout this out on my Twitter, Twatter, Peter Lotter, Gooda Bada, Goo Goo Gaga. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Do we sound okay? Ooh, sounds decent. All right. Can't be mad, eh? The only thing about these in-ears, these in-ears are really nice. Like these in-ears I'm also going to be using for my system that I have. That way, whenever we do like TechBois episodes, DJ and I can hear each other through these like little headphones and stuff. I actually really like these. They actually have some really good sound to them. The bass is kind of meh because it's meant to be more of a talking thing, so I'm able to hear what other people say. It's not really meant to be like an everyday headphone. You know, you guys know me for the big, ginormous headphones, and while I like those as well too, these are a lot cleaner, aesthetic. I like them a little bit more, I won't lie. I will not lie. I feel like if I do this might be the best idea. There we go. We're still getting the mic settings, guys, so hopefully you guys are okay with me dig around with the mic settings super quickly. Oh. Yes. I forgot I have to sign in to chat, so I'm just going to do a real quick testy. Just to make sure that the chat pops up over here. There it is. Chat is extremely small. That helps a little bit, but it's not the best. Chat's kind of weird on these type of systems, everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I will not tell a lie. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out on my Twatter as well. Nice thing about having, not a nice thing, but a thing about having multiple accounts is that you're able to kind of get more people, get more eyes on there. Hey. Have you ever entered a username associated with your Twitter account? Luigi Master 1.
I'm Charles Holmes, The Ringer Music Show.
And I'm Cole Kushner from Dissect, and Charles and I are teaming up to create Last Song Standing, a new show where we determine an artist's single best song by debating our way through their entire catalog.
And for our first season, we're covering Kendrick Lamar. We're talking Good Kid to Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, the mixtapes, the Lucy's, and the features.
Listen to Last Song Standing on the Dissect podcast feed, only on Spotify.
cool. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Why are you getting it all the way up?
It's all the way up when I turned it on.
Well, you can turn it down.
I don't remember that.
The top, where all the other buttons are.
Oh.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it's all the way up.
It's a very simple process.
Are all these games on this home screen when I go to play?
Everything that is on there is on there.
Thank you.
Okay, we should be good to go with that. Sweet. All right. All that is pretty much working, which is great. Okay, cool. So I guess we should go ahead and get into the actual unboxing. That's what you guys are mostly here for. And I'm pretty happy with how everything is going right now. Take a big old sip for luck as I get everything off the table as much as possible. Move this over here, push this on top, and move these over here as well. This is kind of the equipment table of everything, so everything is kind of everywhere, you know what I mean? So, but, alright, well, I guess it's time to actually get the item in question. So I'm going to go ahead and add our little overhead camera here, and let's go grab it. Sadly, this is not hooked up wirelessly, so I have to actually take off the headphones every single time I have to walk. Fun times, eh? Oh. Okay, let's move the chair out of the way for a minute. Okay, so this, everybody, is the new Oh shit, okay. This is the new Samsung ODYSSEY G5. The reason why I'm saying new, this one is technically like the 2020 edition, sorry, the 2022 edition of the G5. This is pretty cool because this has both AMD FreeSync Premium and G-Sync as well too. So if you have either a Team Red or Team Green graphics card, it is on here, which is sweet. It's also a QHD monitor. Now, the reason why you're probably asking why did I buy a QHD monitor and not a 4K monitor like I already have, it's just because I don't need all the 4K screen real estate. Because mostly what I play is Nintendo Switch games, maybe an FPS game here and there, but I mostly play, you know, platforming, adventure, RPG style games, and I don't really need 4K for it. And realistically, whenever I'm trying to play FPS games, not being able to have like 144 Hz has been a little bit hurting me. And also, I don't mind downgrading from a 32-inch to a 27-inch monitor. I don't think I really need a 32-inch monitor, and especially on how hot it's been getting in the stream room because of running two Samsung TV monitors. It gets very, very hot in there. So this might be a really nice refresh for me that I might need. We'll talk about price here in a little bit, as I think you guys are going to be pretty happy with this. But let's do the unboxing. Again, a 27-inch monitor. It's Samsung branded. It's the ODYSSEY G5, everybody. I really should have gotten like a overhead mic thing so I could like point it more, but oh well, whatever. We're doing our best here, everybody. We're doing what we got. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring this boy down for you guys. I know this is not the best angle in the world. I can probably move you up a tiny bit, actually. Oh, my ear. There we go. Looky there. Magic. Cameras are neat, everybody. Alright. Well, I don't have a... Do I have a knife in here? I thought I did. I do not. I have to go get a knife. Alright, we are back with a proper knife. Alright. Look at this production. Oh wait, I can do this though. There we go. Look at the production value, everybody. 2 cameras. Isn't that neat? Very cool. Alright. Oh, maybe. There we go. well, if we do the Linus Tech Tips packing foam thing, this is crap. I won't lie. So get that out of my face. Alright, here's the monitor itself, which we're going to sit right here on the chair. Let that sit there for a moment. And let's see all the accessories, eh? Okay, so interesting. All right. What is this? Backing and this stuff. Yeah, yeet out of there. Let me get this stuff on the table for you guys. Alright. We're going to set this right here. That shouldn't be a problem. And let me do this so you guys are a little bit more in frame. I'll bring the mic towards this way. Oh, you're on the cord. That's why you don't want to move. There we go. Much better. All right. So, the stuff you get with this. So this is obviously your monitor stand. Now, why did I buy this monitor? So, for anyone who doesn't know about my current setup, which I don't think I ever really did like a proper video on, I will one day. But the setup I currently have is an old 23-inch Dell monitor that I got, years and years ago, just back in the day. And then my other monitors I got were about a year ago. And they were the 32-inch Samsung Q60 QLED televisions. And they've been working really, really nicely. I like the color on them. I like the way they work. I just have one small problem with them. And it's the heat production of them. Sitting directly right here, pretty much where my monitors are, they just get so hot to the point to where it's uncomfortable to even sit in the stream room sometimes. And so I was looking for something that would be a little more practical, and that's when this kind of came up when I went to Best Buy to buy a new controller because mine died. And I got this guy, at least in my opinion, on a killer deal. But remember everyone, killer deals is not always a good thing. Now, I went online and looked up some reviews of this. We're going to look at some reviews of the monitor as well here on the channel. So we will be going to bestbuy.com to see what people think of it. I'm going to need a screwdriver. I believe I have one behind me, though. Magic. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on. So I will say that these will not live on the stand. The stand will only be just for tonight's stream. It's very nice one screw installation. I wish this was like a self-insert screw, like one that you were able to like grab the sides of or something. That would have been kind of nice. But you know what though? That's not bad looking, I ain't gonna lie. It's actually just kind of stylish, and it sticks on here very nicely. I believe this goes on the back, maybe? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ooh, ooh, pretty. A pretty little blue thing, eh? We'll see what that does here in a few moments, everybody. Okay. I do have one small complaint, which I'm gonna go ahead and just say now. For people who don't like me because of it, oh well. So I actually have a sit-stand desk, which means my desk can go up and go down as needed. And the nice thing about it is that, especially whenever I'm working on projects and stuff or streaming, I can just take a minute and stand up if I want to. Well, the problem with sit-stand desks is that you normally have to have extra long cables for everything, which is a drawback you have to have. And looking at the accessories package right now, it looks like it uses a barrel connector. And I don't like that. So it uses a barrel connection on a block. I'm not a big fan of this, especially because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have now 2 cable ties for this guy and for sticking this probably to the bottom of my desk, so this has no problem, and then using a longer one of the figure 8 cables for the box. That's okay because I already have long figure 8 cables, but for people who might have a sit-stand desk, I really just recommend manufacturers just start using either normal computer cables with the 3-prong cords, or just use normal figure 8. Or just so you guys a little bit more, normal figure 8 cables. That's the thing. This is the stuff that annoys the crap out of me, you know, about monitors and stuff like that. But you know what? It's fine. I can handle it. We will plug it in and turn it on here in a little bit. And also, it comes with a DisplayPort cable too, which is very, very nice. I don't know who it's branded by. Probably. I don't know who wants to really brand that stuff anymore. So, alright. So, let me move this up over here. And let's go ahead and get the monitor on here, everybody. We'll do this. Nice little decorative thing. There you go. Alright, monitor incoming, everybody. Alright. It is on the back. Perfect. So, let me go ahead and do the reveal towards you. Ooh. Alright. Whee! Oh, there we go. Whee! Whee! Ooh. Alright. I like the look of the monitor. I'm not gonna lie. I like the look. It is pretty slim, I won't lie. I can tell where the things end, which is right here. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not. But this is a very thin, like slim monitor, which I really, really like. I really like the thinner monitors. And you can tell it does have the badge down here, which I don't know if I can really focus in on, but there is that G-Sync badge on there. As a Team Green person myself, I do have a GeForce 3080, and so GeForce is going to be very nice on this monitor. Let's go ahead, let's flip it to the back, where we see, I'm going to try to do this for you guys. Alright, let's see if I can do it like this. There we go. Where we actually have a headphone jack, a USB port, which is very interesting. I don't think this has a USB hub on it, to my knowledge, so that's fine. And then a DisplayPort, and then you have your barrel connection for it. Also, as you guys can kind of tell, this is a singular. Oh, actually no, these are actually like all buttons. So there's 4 buttons. 3 buttons here, and then your power button right here in the middle. Very nice. I am not a fan of the monitors that have the stupid, I mean stupid, one button does everything thing. Like, while it's cool, I get it, it's like a new trend, I don't like it. Let's go and put this guy on though, eh? So we can actually, if I'm correct, all we got to do is line these up. It looks like these are the sides. So side, side, top, and bottom. I believe we should have to line them up. Then, oh, there we go. We just twist. Alright, now they're on there. Cool. Well, we're going to do that here in a moment because we actually want to go ahead and put it on the stand, which I love these stands so much because these are just the easy do this, and then you just have to press this up. I'm going to try to show this to you guys, sorry. I don't think I'm stupid, am I? No, I didn't think so. I mean, I am stupid. Don't take me out of there yet. Okay. Oh. There we go. Now she's vertical. And then I can just undo this part, which is really nice. This actually comes apart in two pieces. So then I can just put this back together on here, like this. Maybe. There we go. And then same thing, we just put it on there, twist it on. This shouldn't come off, and this should be up right now. You guys a better look on that. Oh, wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. Is it 6? No? There you go, number 3. Alright. It looks really good, I won't lie. Now I'm going to go ahead and rip this part off. If I can. There we go. You can rip that off. And I believe this is, yes, so it is tiltable. And also it can rotate to a top display as well, everybody, if you want to use one for like reading, you know, chat, Discord, whatever. And also it is height adjustable, so you can move it down or up. Very nice. Okay. Also, can we also mention on how Samsung kind of just like does some like really interesting things? And I really like this actually. Is if we look at the back of it, everybody, if I can, look at the back. Just look at how the back looks. It's all textured. It's kind of cool, I won't lie. But I quickly want to take a focus real quickly. We're going to go back to the other cams, and I want to show you this. So they actually have a little like hook right here that you can like wrap your cables around in this little chamber right here. Then you just put this guy on here. Then you just pretty much push it in. There we go. And you just slide her up. That's really cool. Attention to details like these are very important in my opinion. So, alright, but I think you guys probably want to see it turned on. So, what I want to do, everybody, is I'm going to adjust the camera angle. And I'm also going to go ahead and grab a HDMI cable. I'm going to put this up here. Then I'm also going to change the camera angle for it to be wider, everybody. Then we'll just go back to this camera. Let me adjust this camera angle, guys. Let me go ahead and get power plugged in, and let me see if I have another HDMI cable that's long enough, because my PC is on this side of the desk. If not, I think I might have something else that could work, but I just want to make sure. Apparently, guys, the USB is for servicing. Interesting. So I'm guessing you can do like firmware upgrades and stuff with that. So very nice. Okay, so let me go ahead and undo this. The one thing I will say is I really like Samsung's cables. I like their cables. Okay, this is actually not a bad length for a cable, so I don't want to give them too much shit on that. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and get the power plugged in. It's apparently a 19-volt adapter. Just so you guys, if you guys care to know, it is a 19-volt adapter. This is not going to be the prettiest setup, everybody. I do apologize. We're going for functional here, not pretty. We might just get lucky with the cable length. I think we're gonna get just lucky enough, everybody. I won't lie. Okay, let me go ahead and I will decrease the angle of the camera. I really wish I could move the setup back a little bit more. That'd be kind of cool. There we go. So let me go ahead and I'm going to position this a little bit more over here. Okay. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. With that, we're going to go ahead and turn her on with the middle button at the bottom. Oh wow. So automatically it tells me there's a G-Sync compatible device connected, which is super awesome. That means it can do that. So let's go ahead and Let's change the buttons. Where are they? They're right here. I don't know what they all do. Port. Hey, she is on the line, everybody. I love it. Cool. All right, she is alive. Good to know. So let's go ahead and go to this notification. The Samsung Odyssey. Okay, that's all good to go. So let's go ahead and actually pull up a Hertz test. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move this guy over here, everybody. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Extra smooth. So let me see if I actually, wait, I don't know what I just did. Cancel. Yeah, sexy. Super smooth, no problems. Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, so sadly, guys, I don't have a what do you call it? A color meter, sadly. But let's see if anyone has the score for the G5 Odyssey. I don't think anyone has a thing up yet for it. All right. Well, I will say it doesn't look too bad. I won't lie to you guys on that. Let me bring up a like an image or something. Let me bring up YouTube. Actually, we can bring up we just want an HDR video. So this does say that this is in HDR. So let's see how it looks, everybody. Let me make sure it's turned on in Windows settings. Alright, HDR should be turned on. Let's go ahead and pull up this LG video. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted. Let's see how she looks. Oh yeah, it looks nice. Let me put up in full screen for y'all. You also can do that by pressing the F button for full screen. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. The studio lights in here don't help it at all. If we're being very honest, the studio lights don't help the look of it, because obviously there's a panel light over there and a panel light over there bouncing directly at my face, so so you guys can see me at least a little bit. Hi, I'm over here, I promise. But yeah, this looks really good. Also, did I mess this up? Whoa, I did. That was funny. How many of you guys are probably be like, hey, it's not right. It's not right. It looks sideways. I'm sorry. Yeah, but this looks really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So technically, this is gonna be taking place of a 4K QLED television. And let me go ahead and give you guys, while this is happening, I'm just gonna loop this video. I am going to go ahead and I want to read a few reviews with you guys, if that's cool with y'all. So let's go ahead and do some review time. Review time, review time, review time. Yes. Alright, we got us signed in on there. So let's go to the website I bought it from, which was Best Buy. I'm going to give it a second to load. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Sign in with Google. I'm going to move my soda right here, guys. Sorry, this is going to be distracting. I just need it away so I can type a little faster. There we go. Let me go ahead and grab my phone and say, yes, it is me signing in. As this takes its sweet time. Maybe. Holy shit. There we go. That took a minute, I won't lie, everybody. Sweet. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up our order that we did for this lovely Samsung. All right, so let's see what other people have thought about this about this guy. So, just so you guys can have all the specs, it is the Samsung 27 Odyssey QHD. It's an IPS display at 165 Hz with a 1 millisecond response time with AMD FreeSync Premium and NVIDIA GeForce G-Sync compatible gaming monitor with HDR, and it's one display port, one HDMI, which is perfect for me. I don't need 7 inputs. One HDMI is perfectly good for what I need for whenever I'm doing gaming content. So, overall, this has a 205 ratings with a 4.25 star out of 5 stars, which is not bad at all, everybody, for a gaming monitor. I've seen a lot worse reviews. 4.3. I was very close. It actually has mostly 5-star and 4-star reviews, which is great. It looks like it seems like a lot of it is value, quality, and the ease of use is good. 85% would recommend this to a friend, and it looks like that the pros mentioned is actually the color, the price, and the design. So let's see about everything. Yes, the one big thing is I did not want a curved display, just because I'm not a big fan of the curved displays. Obviously seeing here is just QC problems, which QC happens a lot, everybody. Like, don't think this is like just one thing that doesn't happen. Quality control is very important, and sometimes it is missed, which kind of sucks. But somebody actually did do a favor, and maybe there we go. So someone was kind enough to actually do this for me. I love you guys. All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and real quickly add a scene, and we're going to call it desktop. There we go. And I will add my screen so you guys can see it. Display capture. That's fine. All right. Oh, you guys probably don't want to see my monitor. Oh, you guys probably don't want to see my cursor. So let me turn that off for you guys. Okay. So, yes, let's take a look at it. So, the initial impressions and details, all right, the usage has a basic but most important inputs covered. A total of 2 inputs is offered, a DisplayPort 1.2, and an HDMI port. I could find no reference on what version of HDMI the monitor supports, either the Best Buy website or on the Samsung website. My guess is that it is 1.4 at best. The monitor also has a USB port for service, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. That headphone jack, guys, is very important if you're able to find something that can like take 2 inputs for 1 output. So that's the one thing that actually kind of sucks about the settings I have right now, is that I don't have a fiber optic box for a digital audio. I only have an analog box, and for me personally, it's easier for me to find an analog box that can have 2 inputs of 3.5mm and 1 output of 3.5mm, and it works really, really well. So I'm very happy with that. It is much higher than the standard full HD monitors. It is a 1440p monitor. And also, you guys can kind of tell this is the ratings that it has on here. So the one thing that I do agree with is I kind of wish that you didn't have to have a screwdriver for this install. Like, I really wish it would have been like a thumb screw that you could just use. You know. Okay, the G5, it has the gamer in mind and includes an excellent LED panel with a fast 1 millisecond response time. It is also one of the few monitors that does not only support NVIDIA's G-Sync tech, but also includes AMD FreeSync Pro. Outstanding. I wish all monitors supported both technologies. Unfortunately, few do. The panel has an impressive 165 Hz refresh rate with the ability to display HDR content. However, HDR content needs to be taken with a grain of salt. While this monitor will display HDR content, it's only rated for 350 nits of brightness. Yeah, so HDR that's fine. So as much as I do love HDR, it is actually not a selling point for me. Even though as a content creator that should be a selling point is HDR, but a lot of you guys don't really realize that YouTube does not do HDR very well, and realistically, whenever I'm on these monitors anyways, I mostly am trying to work on them. So I'm more worried about, you know, like, does the game look good? Do I look good on the screen? Etc, etc, etc. That's, I think, the biggest thing that I look for. But looking at these kind of results, these results are actually not bad. They're almost kind of even, which is pretty cool. You know, it's nice. I like it. Even though the monitor doesn't have a retina searing brightness of HDR material. That's funny. I like this guy. This guy should be a reviewer. Oh wait, he is. Text is razor sharp, much sharper than text on a full HD monitor. Out of the box, the monitor came fairly well calibrated, but isn't perfect. Using my DisplayPort connection and an X-Rite i1 Display Pro, I was able to fine-tune the image quite nicely. While it strays to the warm side, it isn't unnatural looking by any means, and reproduces a very good image that rivals even a high-dollar Omen and ultra-sharp monitors. Not bad, eh? So I don't have any of these fancy tools, sadly, because, you know, this TechBois thing is still a newer thing for me. But, you know, maybe we'll have to get one of those, and we can actually test out some of the HDR stuff on here. But this looks really good. It is very smooth, like even going from here to here, this is just super smooth, and you guys can tell the look of this is just beautiful. So the real question is, everybody, is this going to replace the current setup that I have? Will this be able to replace a QLED TV if I'm able to get it calibrated really well? That's the biggest question. And I feel like if I'm able to get that X-Rite Q1 Display Pro, which I'm actually going to go ahead and paste that into Google and see how much it is. It doesn't look terrible, like 160, 150. That's not bad. So I should be able to, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this isn't too bad though. In fact, you can actually like really tune this well if you really know how to do it. So it's not too bad. You know, sometimes you have to have, you know, if I had to have it a little bit more warm or a little bit more cool, I would probably choose warm personally anyways. Oh my gosh, almost threw you guys off. So yeah, that's really cool. This monitor is really nice. So I guess if I talk about price real quickly, this monitor retails for $400 or $399.99, and I purchased it for $249.99. It is part of their Black Friday deals, and so we saved $150. It is not a bad display, and I would recommend anyone who is wanting to get serious, I guess, with doing, you know, like FPS gaming, this would be probably a good entry step for you. You know, this has something very interesting with it, which it has two technologies that a lot of people don't put in monitors, which is NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Pro. Which a lot of these companies will only do one or the other. They'll either do only G-Sync or only FreeSync. So being able to have both of them in one panel really kind of shows that, you know, Samsung, I feel like also Samsung is really good at negotiating things. But you guys can kind of tell that this monitor is actually, you know, it's going to perform really, really well. And, you know, while HDR may not be the best thing in the world, you know, obviously I feel like you'll have to tune HDR to your specific liking. Same thing with me. You have to tune HDR to your liking. But in total, though, for $249, now I have to remember that I bought two Samsung Q60 QLED televisions in their prime, which means I paid full price $499 for them for 32 inches of screen real estate. I am going to be losing screen real estate, dropping to a 27-inch monitor, but I am gaining two things. It's still a QHD television, which means that you're still getting 2640 by... Oh, dear, I'm hold up. All right. 2560 by 1440. Oof, I almost messed that up. But for 2560 by 1440, it is pretty good, honestly. You know, I have actually no complaints. I have no complaints on that at all. So it's nice. It's a very nice monitor. I'm very happy about it. I don't know why this is not. I don't know why there's problems. We have a proper connection going through. Whatever. YouTube is weird. YouTube is very weird about shit. YouTube is not sending enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Interesting.
Hey,
well,
click or tap the banner to listen to today's top hits. The 50 best songs from around the world. Always fresh and always brand new. Brought to you by our friends from the Ariana Grande Cloud fragrance. Ariana Grande Cloud will make you feel inspired, cozy, and dreaming about what lies ahead. Available at Ulta Beauty and Ulta.com.
Hey, poor bitch. Do you like ads while you're listening to your music? Well, continue being a poor bitch. But until then, listen to this ad. No, but yeah, that is the real question. Is am I willing to lose 4K and a few inches of screen? And honestly, I am, because I can tell right now, this monitor, like touching it right now, my TVs, because this has been on for about, what, 15, 20 minutes, my TVs would be blaring hot right now. And this is not even like super warm to the touch, which is very nice for me because, you know, and I have monitors that are on for hours upon hours, and their the heat that doesn't produce from them is not that bad. But from these televisions, they get so hot to where it's just not worth it sometimes. So sometimes it is good to kind of fall back on monitors that do very well. But having both AMD FreeSync and G-Sync on this guy, for $249, you guys could do way worse for $249. For this being a QHD, which is a 1440p monitor. If people don't know what QHD means, it's quad high definition. 1440p is pretty darn good. It is not DisplayPort 2.0, and I don't think it's not HDMI 2.1 either. So you're not going to be getting a 4K at 60, which we obviously know that. But everything that comes included with it is great. So there's not much more I can really say on the monitor. So I don't know. Maybe I will take some time and I will actually like review it maybe, and we'll just see if we like it or not. I think that's the best thing to do. So yeah, but everyone, I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually hop off. Unless if anyone has any questions in the chat, I'll go ahead and I'll wait a few moments for anyone to ask any questions in chat, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and pop off, and then I'm going to go set up this monitor in my office. Also, I do want to thank everyone who has been subscribing and stuff. It really means a lot. I just quickly want to mention that we are getting close to 50 subscribers. I think we're at 43 right now. So if you guys are watching this as a VOD or a VOD, please do me a favor and subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. We're trying to get to our first 100, which would be super dope. All right, we will give chat until the end of this song. So another minute or so. If you guys have any questions, cool. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the night, guys. Oh, also, it actually does say on here, guys, it is HDMI 2.0, which is not bad, actually. So 2.0 is pretty darn good. So that is good to know. It is HDMI 2.0, and you have DisplayPort 1.2. Just letting you guys know on those connectivities, so that's a little more proper for you guys. Okay, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it off here, guys. Thank you guys all so much for watching and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to probably actually take some time and actually do like a proper kind of like a review style of this as well too. You know, I'm gonna use it for like a few weeks, and I'm gonna kind of give my recommendation. Also, I do have a plan, everybody, to do like a Black Friday / holiday tech guide. I think that'd be kind of cool. You know, kind of giving what I would recommend giving to people if they don't know what they want for Christmas. I can maybe show you guys some tech items people might like. Or if your friends are looking for upgrades for things like monitors, keyboards, mice, stuff like that, I can give you guys my personal recommendations. Ones that hopefully won't fully break the bank for you guys. All right. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and head off, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time on TechBois with either a new video or something else. All right. Everyone, have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.